Hi, I'm Roman McAllen and welcome to this episode of Preservation Denton. Today, we're at the James Newton and Eva Tabor Rayzor house, the former home of one of Denton's most influential families. This Prairie Style home, built in 1909, is currently owned by JoAnn and Walter Salty Rishel, whose hard work and dedication has helped keep this a contributing piece of the Oak Hickory Historic District. JoAnn and Salty, let me thank you again for letting us come into your house today, and what a house it is. How long have you owned the home?
23 years.
23 years. 23 years. Why this house? How did that happen?
Because we always wanted a house on Oak Street, and we rode by and I saw the house for sale and I went, I've got to see that house.
And this is a registered Texas landmark.
Yes.
And you guys made that happen.
Yes, I did that because became really good acquaintances with Lucille Rayzor Hutchinson, who was the great-granddaughter of James Newton and Eva Tabor Rayzor.
James Newton Rayzor moved to Denton in 1882 and married Eva Tabor 4 years later. Among his many business ventures, he was involved in the Alliance Mill, now Morrison's Milling Company, was the president of the Denton Chamber of Commerce, and helped establish the State Industrial School for Girls, what we now know as Texas Women's University.
When Mr. Rayzor bought this land, he bought 4 lots in 1906 for like $5,400. There was no fencing, so they would go from house to house to see what they wanted for dinner.
Oh, that's so interesting. The Prairie Style dates to the late 19th and early 20th century and is usually marked by horizontal lines, flat or hipped roofs, and broad overhanging eaves. Windows are often grouped in horizontal bands. In this house, repetitive millwork and tongue-and-groove oak floors complement the interior.
These are the original floors.
Wow. And so it was carpeted upstairs and you took out
It was all carpet. It was maroon carpet on the stairs, every bedroom, in the hallway, everything. And gradually I thought, we're getting rid of this carpet. Because I thought there had to be hardwood floors, and there's oak downstairs, pine upstairs.
Salty, do you have any particular features of the house that you find interesting?
The bookshelves to the left of the fireplace, which the bookshelves are probably original to the house, with the egg and dart trim and the original bore holes through it for the knob and tube wiring that they brought into that. It might have been a lighted cabinet, in fact, at one point in time. The window immediately above that set of bookshelves, which is probably 5 foot high, the window slides up into the wall.
Another feature of the houses that were built during this time was a sleeping porch, because at that time there was no air conditioning. You know how hot Texas summers are, so they would go upstairs and they always had beds made up there for company or for them, and it's where we live. I mean, that's our mainstay up there. It's comfortable.
So the house is brick with this really long porch that extends out to the east here, and that's unique. It's sort of a vista there.
Pretty typical of Prairie Style.
The mantra of the craftsman movement was form follows function. So when you see beams, the beams are doing something. They're carrying a load, and you're able to get these really large spans in here. Big rooms flowing from room to room to room, and not much hall space and not much stair space that takes up room. So it was very economical.
Well, I just want to say thank you to you two for being caretakers of 1003 West Oak. We nominated your house for Historic Property of the Month, and the Historic Landmark Commission
what an honor.
Unanimously chose your house for the Historic Property of the Month. So I have this plaque I'd like to present to you. I just want to say thank you. On behalf of the City of Denton, thank you very, very much. The Rishel's commitment to preserving this house shows, and is one reason it was selected as Historic Property of the Month. Remember that you can watch more episodes of Preservation Denton online at youtube.com/City of Denton. For the City of Denton, I'm Roman McAllen. Thanks for watching.